Yo, excuse me.
No, thanks.
You have an internship for this summer?
I do actually.
Where are you working?
I'm working at Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs? Damn! Well, this month's super crazy, but I go in the country interviewing the top students by the top internships at the top firms. And since you're working at Goldman Sachs, I'd love to interview you about your journey, your experiences, any advice you have for students who might just be interested in working there.
Sure.
So what exactly are you doing in Goldman Sachs?
I'm going to be a quantitative strategist intern.
What do you think is the most underrated resource, though, that students just don't know about when actually trying to break into quant?
Just using AI to your benefit. Practice with AI. Make ChatGPT give you questions. Make it explain concepts to you really well when you don't understand something. So you can solve the next sum just because you've understood it now.
A lot of people in going to quant say that there's a big debate. What do you think is the biggest mistake you see with students, though, when trying to get a quant internship?
Networking just for the sake of it. So don't reach out to people just because you have to reach out to someone before you apply to this company. Reach out to them with actual questions. Make that actual connection, and then instead of just asking for a referral on your first call, speak to them, make that connection, and then ask them if there's anything they could do for you. Just put in a good word or anything like that.
And if there's one R word that people love to talk about on social media, it's referrals. So what is the biggest tip that you have to get a referral, especially when applying to Goldman Sachs, without making it seem transactional?
Everyone I've spoken to at GS is super helpful and is wanting you to succeed. So just reach out to people, speak to them. And personally, I'm not a fan of asking someone for a referral directly. So I usually just say something like, oh, thank you so much for all the help, and I am now applying. If I've spoken to them earlier and then I'm applying later, I'll tell them, just give them an update that, oh, I'm applying to this role now, and I would love it if there's anything more you could do for me. Putting in a good word would be highly appreciated.
So when I talk to a lot of CS majors or STEM major in general, a lot of them when networking are just a bit afraid to actually make their personality shine. So what is your biggest tip to make your personality shine and gain that confidence when speaking to professionals when networking?
It's just about remembering this is a person too, and the more they connect with you and think that you are being upfront and real with them, the more they probably want to help you and see you succeed. And it's just not that deep at the end of the day. There's thousands of other people you can speak to. There's probably no downside. It's just, you can just go up.
What is the best question that you've asked in a coffee chat to stand out?
It usually makes the other person think a little bit. It's just that, is there something you didn't expect about your role? And that now that you, something that you didn't expect about your role coming into it.
What is the most overrated piece of advice that you hear amongst your fellow students or in general on social media?
I think the most overrated thing I've heard is probably just that, oh, if you didn't start your freshman year, you can't do it, it's too late now. I don't agree. I don't think at any point in your college career would it be too late to try and break into quant as such. I think it's just about wanting to do it and being prepared and putting in the effort.